happy Friday. Thank you for joining me today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. And to those of you who have subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. It's much appreciated. And all of the comments, there's been so many nice, kind comments from people that, you know, it's wonderful. Like, I haven't had any negative comments yet anyway. So that's been really, really nice. Today we have another Temu haul. Pretty big haul again. Kind of a range of items as per usual. Starting with some clothes, some miscellaneous stuff, a couple of makeup items in here, as well as a couple of jewelry items at the end. All of the items that are still available, there will be a link to in the description box down below. If there was something that wasn't available through the link that I purchased it, I will provide an alternate link if there is something similar or the same item from a different seller available. So if something's been discontinued or just not available, it won't be down there. So also down in the description is my affiliate link. So if you're new to Temu and you click on my link and download the app, you will get a coupon bundle worth $100, and you enter my code, you will get a 30% off your first order within, I think it's within the first, I think it might be the first day. I'm not 100% sure. There's definitely a time limit on it. So yeah, so if you're new, click on that link, download the app, and use my coupon code, and you will save yourself some money over the already great prices that Temu has. All right, let's get started. So the first item we have is this black knit vest. It is very nice quality. It has a cable knit pattern on it. It has that cable knit on the front as well as on the back. I paid $24.48 for it. It is currently $24.98. I also did get a partial price adjustment. So it is really nice quality. I do think that the quality of it is great. I'm like a broken record. I like my clothing to come down past my butt, and I don't like it to be clingy. So this is like long enough for what I was hoping for. It's just a little tight at the bottom part of it, so it's just a little too clingy in my opinion. I got it with the hopes of getting like a white collared shirt to wear underneath. But it's just not gonna work, I don't think, unless I can kind of stretch it out or something at the bottom. But currently my thought is that it's probably gonna be returned. You'll see in the try-on clip here. I mean, it does, like I said, it does look nice. It does seem like very nice quality. It's just smaller than what I would like. I ordered it in a 4X. I believe that is the biggest it went. I don't think they had anything bigger. If they had bigger, I definitely would be returning this to reorder for a bigger size because I do really like it. I believe on the listing I ordered it from, this was the only color they came in, but I'm pretty sure there was at least a gray, possibly a khaki color available on other listings. So, but yeah, it's definitely worth the money. Okay, so the next item is this gray t-shirt dress is what it is called. I paid $9.89 for this, and it is still $9.89 for this gray color. It did also come in white and black. The black is also $9.89. The white is $10.79 currently. This feels really nice. It is 97% polyester, 3% elastane, but it's really nice and soft, and I mean, it definitely kind of feels cotton-like to me. You'll see on the try-on clip, it is, I mean, it's supposed to be a dress, so it's dress length, but I don't intend on wearing it as a dress. I'm either gonna end up using it as like a nightshirt, or I may hem it a little bit and just have it as a long t-shirt. I do really like it. It's maybe a little on the thin side, but it's definitely a nice quality, nice and soft. It would be very comfortable for sleeping in. yeah, it's very nice, great quality for the price. What else can you say? That's about it. It's just a t-shirt. So the next item is this khaki colored sweater. This is like a duster length sweater, so it's like super long. It has all these little holes and for the pattern on it. So it has the pattern on the front and on the back. So there's no closures on it, like there's no buttons or anything on it. It's just an open cardigan. There are no pockets on it either. I paid $19.59 for this, and it is still $19.59. This came in a bunch of colors. So this is the khaki color. It came in black, white, navy, gray, burgundy, green, and a brown, like a darker brown. So I really like it. It was what I was looking for. I was just looking for a lightweight sweater. I tend to get hot, so I certainly don't really need anything that's super heavy and warm. So it was definitely what I was looking for. I like the length of it. You'll see in the try-on clip. It's just, I don't know, it's just my style, really. I just like it a lot. I may potentially go back and order it in another color, just because I do like it. I tend to do that at times, that if I find something I like, I'll buy it in a couple different colors, and I'm trying to get away from doing that. So if I find another longer sweater on Temu that I'm happy with the quality of, I would prefer to do that than just buying another of the same color. But this is definitely a nice quality sweater. Okay, so the last clothing item I have for today is this jumpsuit. So it is just little spaghetti straps. They are adjustable. And then it is, pants on the bottom half, kind of a wide leg. Comes down to pretty much at my ankles, just above my ankles maybe. I paid $21.98 for this. It is still $21.98. This came in sizes all the way up to, I think, like 7 or 8X. I'm not 100% sure. It went up to big sizes, and it also came in a bunch of different colors. And I actually got it in a bigger size than I normally would order off of Temu. I got it in a 6X, which is supposed to be the equivalent of a 24, just because I had read in some of the reviews that were already there that it was a little bit short in the torso, and I thought for the sake of that I would need maybe a bigger size just for the length of it. So I'm fairly happy. You'll see in the try-on clip here, I'm fairly happy with how it fits. As much as I think it's cute, I haven't wore it out of the house, and I don't know if I ever would wear it out of the house. I kind of think of that type of outfit as being like a toddler's kind of outfit, an all-in-one type thing. So even though I think it looks kind of cute and it is super comfortable, I just feel like I would feel kind of ridiculous if I went out of the house wearing it, even though I think it looks cute, and even though if I saw it on somebody else, I wouldn't think twice about it. Another good thing about it does actually have pockets, so that's nice. It's cute. It was $21.98, like I said, and definitely I feel like price-wise and quality-wise, definitely worth it. So yeah. The next item I have is this handheld clothes steamer. Now I have plugged it in, so I apologize if the noise of it heating up is loud or kind of annoying, but I wanted to demonstrate it. I got this. I'm going to move it away from the mic a bit. I got that as a prize from Fishland, I believe it was. So I didn't pay anything for it. The purchase price, if you wanted to purchase it, is $37.99, which I think it's an okay price. I did not have high hopes for this. I really didn't. I had purchased a steamer before, and it, not off of Temu, but just at a local store, and it just leaked and got everything wet. It really didn't work very well, so I really thought probably you would have to go significantly higher before you would get a steamer that would work well. So just a little instructional booklet that comes with it. So, but yeah, I've got a shirt here that is that kind of material that's just always really wrinkly. So I just want to show how well it works. I was like so happy with how this worked. So you can see, I mean, it is doing such a good job. I don't know how well it's showing on camera, but can you see how well it's getting the wrinkles out? Like $37 for this, and it works so well. Sorry, this is like playing to me. I hate doing laundry, and I would hate to iron and stuff, but this is kind of like playing. Like, it's just so, it works so well. So yeah, I'm gonna stop playing now because I'm sure you don't want to sit and watch me do this, but definitely recommend this. As I say, it was $37.89. I had gotten it free as a Fishland prize, but really simple. It just has a spot for the water to go in. It does have the little window so you can see how much water is in it, and just an on-off switch. But yeah, it heats up quickly, as you saw, and it does really well. It really works well. I honestly was really quite shocked at it. So this is definitely recommended by me. Definitely probably one of my favorite things that I've gotten off of Temu for sure. This next item is a white highlighter pencil. I paid $2.24 for this, and it is still $2.24. I did get a partial price adjustment on it. I believe it came in two. It had like pearl white and like glitter white. This doesn't seem to work great. You know, I got it because I don't know what all people do with makeup, but you know, the inner corner of your eye, people often put like a little bit of white there. This broke almost immediately after I'd gotten it. Whether more, maybe it wasn't even attached to begin with, I'm not sure. So I mean, easy enough to put it back in, but I mean, it is kind of annoying. It does have a spot for turning it up and down as you're using it up, but I just find that when I go to put it on, like, it really doesn't go on much. Like, I don't know, like, it's just, I suppose it's meant to be subtle, but I don't know, I just find like it doesn't necessarily go on all that well. It went on better on my hand, to be honest, than what it did on my inner corner of my eyes. So $2.24, I think. I mean, and it's not very big, right? I mean, I'm saying it's not even big that size, but this is the full size. Like, I have used this, I think, twice. So that is the extent of what you get for $2.24. So in my opinion, probably not worth it. But again, I'm not really into makeup, so I mean, I could be a little out to lunch as far as what I think things should cost, but to me, that's a very little product for over $2. So this next item is another makeup item, and it is a eyeshadow stick. So it's supposed to be like two colors. This one is number 01 as far as the color, which says Peach Blossom. It was $2.19 when I bought it. Currently it is $2.98, and it just looks like this. So it's just the two different colors, and there's a variety of different options with it. I have used this a few times. It's okay. It does go on. The two colors do go on okay, and it's kind of a creamy kind of texture. So there are the two colors. So you can see the light is really quite light, and then the darker one. Honestly, I don't know that I would say this is worth it either. This is pretty much the extent of the length of it. I have used it a few times, and again, this one broke pretty much right away too. So I have used it a few times, but not much. So that is pretty much what you get in the container, which is not a lot. So I probably wouldn't purchase it again. As far as like kind of a creamy eyeshadow, I mean, I think it goes on okay, and I will continue to use it until I finished it, but I don't think I would ever purchase it again, not for the amount that you get in there. And like I said, like I showed you, the lighter color really doesn't show up much. It's more just of a shimmer. The next item is this Hairline shadow pen. I think I ordered this by accident after forgetting that the Hairline powder that I got in that last haul had been ordered, so I think I just kind of forgot I had ordered that. So this is more of a stick. I got the dark brown, which is number 2, and I paid $3.67 for it. It is basically the same price. It's $3.68 right now. It does come in about 6 different colors, you know, lighter and darker than what I got, as well as I think there might have been like a grayish or something. So it's just a little sponge on the one end, and then the product is in here. So there's no way for me to know how much product is in there. I mean, you can't even really see in there. So, and even when you see in, like, it's just the surface of it that you're seeing. So I have no idea. I'd say it's probably right about there on the lid, but I don't know if that means you've got that amount of product in there. I mean, really, it can't be much more than a thin surface layer, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to reach the sponge to it to get product on it. So, okay, so it's kind of spilling everywhere. So I have grabbed some from my desktop. So this is the color. This is dark brown. It does blend out relatively well. It does say in the name that it's a Hairline shadow powder, but it does also then say on the back of it, you know, that you can use it to fill in your eyebrows a bit, or if you're a guy with a mustache and you want to, or beard that you want to fill in a bit, you can use it for that too. So $3.67 probably is overpriced for it, because probably the amount of product in here is very minimal. I really think the one in my last haul is probably going to be better. This next item I tried to use before starting filming. It didn't go very well. It is eyebrow tattoos. So I paid $1.34 for these, and they're still $1.34. You can get on, like, the listing, there's 10 different styles. They're all, the listing I bought from, it's all just this color, which is just brown, but you can get different, you know, different shaped eyebrows, or different, you know, like thinner or thicker or whatever. So I picked these ones, and this is 06 for the design of it. So I had looked at the reviews on this, and there was a number of people saying that it worked great. Now, today was the first time I tried it, so I mean, I will maybe try it. I've got them. I will definitely try them again, but my plan was to put them on so that I would have them on for the video, but it didn't, I don't know if I didn't leave it long enough. I wasn't 100% sure. There's no instructions with it, but I mean, I just figured it's like any other temporary tattoo type thing where, you know, it's just paper, so you put it on and then wet it. But I did that, and when I took the cloth away and pulled the paper off, you could see all the edges of it, like where it's just clear, was just, so it looked like, you know, when you get a sunburn and your skin peels, that's what it looked like, but all the way kind of around the inner part of the eyebrow. So at that point I kind of thought, well, maybe that part is supposed to come off too, like maybe that isn't supposed to stay. So I kind of tugged on it. I mean, first of all, I tried to smooth it down, but then it wasn't attaching to my skin. So then I just decided, well, maybe it's not supposed to stay there, so I pulled on it, but no, that took the whole thing off. So it definitely wasn't a good experience with them today. And I had done one, and then when that kind of happened, I thought, well, let me try the other one, and it stuck slightly better, but still had like where it looked like it was peeling off. So I mean, certainly not an attractive look to go around with it looking like you have skin flaking and peeling off at your eyebrows. So I will try it again. I will update if I do better. If I try them again and it works better the second time around, I will either put some on for a video, or I will just update and tell you that they were better. Otherwise, if you don't hear an update that they worked good, I wouldn't recommend. So next we have a hairband. This was $3.59, still around that price. It came in, I think, 3 or 4 colors. I know there was like a kind of a denim blue, and I think there was a red and maybe a white. So this is comfortable enough. I mean, I can put it on, but if you saw my last video, I said that I'm not a hairband person. I don't know why I purchased this. I really don't. I will offer it to my daughters and see if either of them want it, but neither of them typically wear headbands either. So my thought is that probably they won't want it. But yeah, I don't know. I just am not a hairband person. So $3.59, it's comfortable enough, seems well made. So if you're into hairbands, you know, it would be good. I would recommend it as far as the quality of it for the price. So, but yeah, it's just not for me. The next few items are watch bands for my Apple Watch. So the first ones I bought were these braided solo loops. So they're just like the kind that you can get from Apple. So it was a set of 4. I only have 3 of them here. These are not available anymore, these specific ones. So they were $10.99 for the set of 4, which I thought was a good price. And I don't know that I've ever actually seen the actual Apple branded bands like this, but I do think that they are good quality. Like, I think they work well. As I said, these are discontinued, so unfortunately you can't get these, because I definitely recommend these ones over these next ones that I have to show you. These ones, again, I also got a set of 4, and I don't have the one here. I don't know where it is at the moment. So these were $12.68 for the pack of 4, and currently they have similar, not from the same listing as I bought them from, but from a similar listing. They have some, and it's $13.98 for a set of 4. So I got a kind of burgundy color. This is, I think it's supposed to be black, but it looks like navy, and then kind of a beige color, and then the other one I had was pink. So they are nice, and maybe someone else wouldn't have a problem with it. My problem was that it kept loosening. So it's adjustable, so you can change the length of it, but it just kept sliding on me. It wasn't like super bad, but I just found it kind of annoying that I would have to fairly regularly adjust where the clip was just to tighten it up a bit. So, I mean, I'll probably still use these ones if I want to change the color of my watch band. So they're not like super bad that I wouldn't use them. They just do tend to slip a bit. So I don't know, with the fact that the ones that you can still get are a different seller, and actually the color of the little sliding clip on them is different. I think most of them look like they're either like silver or black. Maybe they're a bit better than what these ones were, but they're definitely good quality. They just slip in on the Apple Watch, and you know, the magnetic kind of holds it there, and they're nice and comfortable, so they're good that way. They just do slip a little bit when you've got them on. So if that bothers you, then you know, don't get them. But otherwise, they're worth the money in my opinion. This next watch band is metal. I paid $10.79 for it. It is currently $8.36. I picked this one partly because I wanted a metal band, but I wanted one that matched my watch, which of course I'm not wearing. But my watch is the color of the, you know, the metal around the face is called Starlight. So I wanted a band that matched. So I got this one. So it is nice. I think it's worth the price. I don't like it as much now, like the design of it as much now as what I did when I initially bought it. It's okay. I will probably wear it at some point, but it does feel a bit heavy when you've been wearing, you know, one of this kind. Then you put a metal one, it does feel a bit heavy, but I mean, it's not like so heavy that you know, it would bother you, I don't think so. But yeah, nice, good quality. Definitely worth the price in my opinion, especially now when it's even cheaper than when I bought it. So next was a purchase of necessity based on those last items that I bought, which is a pouch for watch bands. So I paid $4.58 for this. It is currently $5.98. It did come in multiple different colors, so just has the zipper, which works great, and then it just has different slots here for putting watch bands in. So yeah, so you just, you know, slide it under the elastic and then into the little mesh part at the bottom. So yeah, and it just goes in like that, and then it's got this little zippered pouch here. Yeah, I guess if you had a few extra that didn't maybe have a slot for it, that you could just put it in there. So, and then just an easy way to store it. So, okay, next we have this USB port. This was $3.17 when I purchased it. Currently it is $3.78. I did get a full refund for this without returning it. So it came in white or black and with either 4 or 7 USB ports. So, and each of the USB ports has its own on-off switch. The reason I returned it is just it feels incredibly cheap. I mean, I know it was only $3 and some cents, but I mean, it feels like it could be a toy. Like, it just is so cheap. So anyway, I have tried using it once, and I don't know if it was this for sure, but I was trying to play video off of a little memory card that was in a little USB port thing for memory cards, plugged into this, and it kept stuttering kind of. So I don't know if that's because of this or whether it was maybe the computer doing something at the time. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was because of this, because it feels so incredibly cheap. It is just a 2.0, not 3.0. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, I know it's cheap, but I wouldn't recommend buying like this one. There's others on Temu that I imagine are better than this. I do have one that I hauled in a previous haul that also feels a bit cheap, but it is the 3.0, and it definitely feels better quality than this one does. So yeah, this I would not recommend. Next item I have is just a charging cable. This is a USB to lightning charging cable. It's currently not available. It's been discontinued. They have cords similar to these, but not ones that I've seen that were lightning. Pretty much now it's USB to USB-C, probably because that's what most things take these days. So I got this because of my old iPad. it was lightning cord. I have since updated my iPad, so now I have one that takes a USB-C, but I do have AirPods and they use the lightning cord, so it won't go to waste. It was $2.96 when I purchased it, and like I said, they don't have it anymore. I can provide the link to the USB-C one if anybody wants it, but it definitely seems like a nice solid cable. I like the way it's connected. I mean, you might still have an issue, you know, where this plastic part meets the wire, that it might, you know, break and stuff there, but definitely I think seems a little more sturdy than the kind of cord that comes with Apple products. And it's pink, so it's pretty. Next we have this little set that's protective case for Apple stuff. This set was $2.69. I actually purchased 2 of these. I'm not sure if I don't know. This is the part that goes over your, you know, your block. And then there are these that go for either end of your wire. So to help protect it from, you know, because that tends to be the spot that they fray is near the end. And then this piece is meant to wrap around the cord. So I did use the other one. This part here for the one that I've been using, at the end where I'm, you know, plugging it into the device and taking it out, has gotten very discolored. I'm not sure if it's from just finger oils or something, or whether there's like heat or something from the iPad that's discoloring it. But anyway, I mean, it does not look very nice anymore. It looks kind of brownish. So the case that's on the block is fine, and the other clip for the other end. This, I was part of the reason I wanted to buy this, is this thing. But I didn't think it through, because in order to use this, you have to wrap it around your cord. And I mean, it had to have taken me at least, I don't know, maybe half an hour. It took forever for me to stretch this out and wrap it around my cord. So, I mean, I did it, and I do think it's probably helping protect my cord, but I have no intention of putting this on another cord. I do not want to do that again. It was terrible, and I mean, once I was started, I didn't know whether to just take it off or just keep going, but I couldn't leave it the way it was, so I persevered and got it done. But yeah, I would never again will I wrap one of these things around a cord. At the same time, I also purchased this set. This one doesn't come with that cord to wrap around the wire. This one was $2.42, and I got a partial refund. This one just has little pink and gold toned hearts on it. And it says, "I wish you a happy life, happy every day." Isn't that special? I think it says the same thing. Yeah, it says the same thing on these little pieces. So yeah, I don't think I'll use any of this stuff. This stuff's probably gonna go in a donation, because I'm not gonna, it's not worth it to me. So the next thing I got was a set of 3 of these desktop cable clips. So the other one was a greenish colored one. I'm currently have it attached to my bedside table so that it holds the charging cord for my iPad. So this was a set of 3 for $1.48. They're currently $1.88. They're just adhesive, so you just peel, you know, the cover off of it and stick it to wherever you're wanting to have it. I think they're handy. You know, I put the one on my bedside table and it hasn't budged, and it holds the cord great. So definitely do think that they are worth the money if you are looking for something like that. So next we have a phone case. Paid $3.22 for this. It's discontinued, but there are similar available for around $3. I will provide the link for those. I wanted one that had like the MagSafe thing for the case. It feels pretty cheap. I didn't realize quite how metallic it was gonna look. It just says it's a magnetic, and I don't know, it's not even showing up quite as how pinkish it looks on camera. Like on camera it looks like not a bad color, but in person it's just a little more pink as opposed to, it kind of looks a little more rose gold maybe on camera. It's okay. I don't know if I'll end up using it or not. I have a iPhone 13 and I specifically wanted the pink iPhone 13. So that was part of the reason I wanted this, because I thought, well, then you will see the color of my phone through it. So I might try it on my phone, but I'm not sure. I don't know how well it would protect. I mean, it feels like an okay case as far as how it would protect, but the current case I have is an OtterBox, so it's probably not going to protect my phone as well as the OtterBox would, but we'll see. I'll give it a try and see how I like it. The next couple of items are a couple of decor pieces, and they are these handmade mushroom flower bud vases. So if you saw, I had a previous haul where I had one that was kind of multicolored, and I got that from my daughter, and I thought it was really pretty. So these ones come in multiple different shapes and colors. So I thought it was kind of cute having, you know, two different colors, two different types of mushroom. So this one here I paid $8.98. This one I paid $5.38, I believe it was. I did get a partial refund on both of them. Currently, this one is $7.49. And the bigger one here is $10.98. So these are made of glass, so thin glass, albeit they are very lightweight. So, but you are meant to, you know, use it as like a little bud vase, or, you know, if you were starting off like a green plant and you were trying to get shoots to start or whatever. So, I mean, once you put some water in this, that's going to give it a little bit of weight. I just kind of thought they were cute and wanted them for decor. So yeah, I like them a lot. So the next item was another prize from playing, I believe it was Fishland. So it is a car dash cam. So I got this for $0. I think it's around $45 to $50 if you're purchasing it. So it comes with the little user manual, the camera, and it has the camera for facing forward, and then it has a camera that faces into the car, as well as it does have a camera for the back of your car that if you want to wire it. I don't think that I would ever bother with that one, but the power cord for it is like an old style lighter type power. So we did have that in the car. I did make sure of that before I chose it as a prize, because it seemed like most of the ones that I saw, if not all the ones I was seeing on Temu, all had this type of plug for the power cord. So, and I imagine that there's lots of cars, I mean, because most cars don't have ashtrays anymore, so I imagine there's cars out there that don't have this kind of connection. So you definitely would have to check your car to make sure that you'd be able to even plug it in and power it, although chances are there's probably adapters out there. And then it's got the little suction cup mount for it, so you can attach it to your window, and then it just has a little connector here that you slide into the camera. So I did test this out and didn't necessarily know exactly what I was doing with it, but I wanted to test it out just to see the quality of video that you get on it. So it did come with a memory card, the one that I got. There are some on there that you can purchase and they don't come with it, and so you just have to buy the memory card elsewhere. So when it's like a little teeny tiny one, it is also just 16 gigabytes. So it's got a little display here, and then the different control buttons for it are down at the bottom here. So as I said, I have tried it out. I hadn't read the manual on it before I used it, so it says that you have to, the first time you plug it in, turn it on, you're supposed to format the memory card. I didn't do that because I hadn't read the instructions, but it did go ahead and record. It also has settings on there for, you can have it set that it doesn't loop, but the default that it was set on was that it was looping. So what it was doing is just recording for a however length period of time, and then it would basically reset and start again. Not recording over top of the previous one, but it just kept going in these little loops for some reason. I'm not sure what the purpose of that, like why that would be a good thing, but it does show in the instruction manual that there is a setting where you can change that so that I think it's maybe like the shortest one is like 3 minutes, and then there's 5 minutes, and then maybe 10 minutes, or you can turn that off. So like I said, I'm not sure what the benefit of having it loop would be, but I'll have to do some research on that if I'm hooking it up in my car again to see what would be the best way to have that. But I was surprised at the quality of the video that I got from it. I do have a little clip that, you know, I will insert here. So I mean, as you can see, like I was surprised. I don't know, I'm not sure what I expected particularly. I didn't know if it would maybe be a bit fuzzy, but I feel like it was fairly clear and definitely gave a good picture. So I was pleasantly surprised. I was pleasantly surprised with the quality of the video that came off of it. So yeah, I'm not sure how you change, because I mean, really, like, it was recording, the video was all from this camera, and there is this camera here, so it's probably one of the settings or something that you would change if you want to get the video from there. I imagine that if you hook up the rear one with the wire, that it would be recording forward and reverse at the same time, but I don't know for sure. It doesn't have a lot of detail in the manual as far as it just says about, you know, if you want the rear view one done, you can connect it and attach the wire, but it doesn't really explain too much as far as use of it. So, but I'm sure there's probably plenty of YouTube videos where you could kind of get an idea of how it's supposed to work. So I don't really know as far as prices of dash cams. $45, $50 if you were purchasing it seems okay to me. I don't know, maybe that's not okay. But yeah, I was happy with it. I think it's pretty good quality. So next we have a couple of little stickers from my car. Probably just stick these on the windows. I don't like putting anything on the paint. So yeah, I have 2 puppies, so 2 dogs. So I thought that'll be cute on the windows. I paid 99 cents. Currently it is 89 cents. I did get a partial refund though. So yeah, they're silver metallic, kind of almost like a little bit like puffy. So I thought that was kind of cute. Next we have a little storage container. I paid $3.67 for this. I was partially refunded. It is pretty much the same price right now. It's 28 little slots, but they come in 7 sets of 4. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to use it for. I know there's a lot of people who will buy these and use it for, if they're doing diamond painting, that they'll put all the little drills, the different colored drills in their own little container. I do dabble a little bit in diamond painting, but not to the point that I probably would use this for that. More likely going to use it for other craft stuff. I've bought previously some different colored crushed glass, little sequins, glitter type things, stuff like that to do resin crafts with. So I'm probably going to use it for something like that, but I thought it was pretty good. I like the fact that it has like the containers that are attached inside of, you know, the larger container, and it feels like good quality. And just having spoken about diamond painting, I got this diamond painting pen, or tool, I guess. It's not really a pen. I paid $5.24 for this. This specific one I didn't see still available, certainly not through the link that I bought it through, but there's all kinds of diamond painting pens on there, or tools. So the one I got, I wanted to get the metal. I don't really know why I wanted metal. I thought it would be better than the plastic, but I really don't know if that is the case or whether it really matters. So, but it came with 2 tips. So this one would just do 1 diamond or drill, whatever you want to call them, at a time, and this other end is for 6. So you would just obviously get your little wax, and then you can pick up 6 drills at a time to place them. I like the thickness of the handle. It's definitely ergonomically gonna be better as far as hand fatigue than the kind that you get just with a diamond painting kit. Those things are like so thin that, you know, your hand would be cramping after a short bit of time. So I thought that was really nice. I liked the pattern on it. I can provide a link to something similar. It's just that it was, I think there was the one that I saw had at least 3 tips. So 3 or 5, I'm not sure at the moment, but as I say, this one only came with the 2, and I haven't seen any others currently that have just the 2 tips. So, but yeah, I like it a lot. Next we have this little, they call them, I think they call them, like some listings call them everlasting pencils. So it's just pencil that has this kind of tip. So it's a tip that shouldn't break, or at least it shouldn't break easily. So you don't have to sharpen the pencil. The particular one I bought was $1.98, and it came with 3 extra little tips, so that when this one is getting used up, you can just unscrew it and replace it with another one. So it just unscrews from there. So, and then it also unscrews here in the middle, and it has an eraser inside. So that's something I think is kind of silly, the way it's set up. I'm not sure why you have to actually completely take the pencil apart at the middle in order to get to the eraser. I would think it would be an easier thing to just either have it partially, you know, sticking out like a normal pencil would have an eraser at the end of it, or at the very least like just a little cap at the end that you would pop off to get the eraser out. So I think that's a little strange, but so I thought that was pretty good, pretty neat. I like the color of it. It does come in multiple other colors. I'm pretty sure, did I find it? Yes, I did. Not through the same link, but through a different link, I did find the same pencils with 3 tips, because I know there's different listings on Temu where you get either don't get any extra tips with it, or you get like a bunch more. You can also get these in sets of colored pencils, which my kids are adults, so they don't, there's no real need for us to have pencil crayons in the house, but I tell you, I'm tempted to see how well they would color, and so those might pop up on a future haul. So, but yeah, I definitely think this is a nice little idea, because there's nothing worse than, you know, searching for a pencil and getting it, and then you go to write with it and the tip breaks. So this should help with that. This next item is just a little car detailing brush for cleaning. So this was $1.88 when I purchased it, and it's currently $2.42. I did get a partial refund on it as well. So it comes in this little case. I'm not sure if that's something that you typically would keep with it. So yeah, it's just a little brush. It's super soft. But it's just for, you know, when you're cleaning your car, just to get into like the vents or any other little grooves and stuff where dust gets and makes it hard to reach with just using like a cloth or something. So next we just have a little pair of scissors. These are just maybe about 4 inches long, kind of a pretty what do you call that? Iridescent kind of look to them. So I thought that was kind of pretty. They were $2.60. I don't know the current price. I had this stuff written down and I don't know what happened to it. So anyway, so yeah, and they seem nice and sharp. So $2.60. Next we have a little tape measure. So this was $1.04. Currently still about the same price. Comes in a couple of different colors. I think there's like a pink and green. And it goes up to 59.05 inches or 150 centimeters. So it has inches on one side and then centimeters on the other. So, and it's just a little pull out and it stays out until you press the button here and then it retracts back in. So just a nice little tape measure to throw in your purse or whatever, so that if you're out and about and need to measure something, that you can pull it out and use it. Next we have a banana bag. So this is a little pouch with a drawstring. The inside is like foil, sort of, kind of like what you get in like a cooler bag, really. It's maybe 12 inches by 15, something like that. I paid $4.49 for it. I did get a full refund on it because it does not work, in my opinion anyway. I kept a banana on the counter and I put a banana in the bag just so that I could compare whether or not, I guess I didn't really say that. This is a bag for bananas that is supposed to stop them from ripening too fast. So yeah, I put a banana in it as well as having bananas just sitting on my counter, because I just feel like bananas ripen so fast these days. So I got this hoping that it would make them last a bit longer, but honestly it didn't. I'd even go so far as to say it maybe made it ripen faster. So yeah, I got a full refund on that. I don't know if I already said currently they sell for $3.99, but yeah, I don't recommend this. That's completely just a waste of money. Next we have a couple of little chenille towels. These were $2.25 when I purchased them. Did get a partial refund. Currently they sell for $2.48. I had seen these hauled by a couple of other people and they talked about how good and absorbent they were, and you know, they're nice and soft, which I mean it is soft, but this thing is tiny. I was not expecting them to be this small. I mean, like, it's barely bigger than my hand. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I expected. I guess I expected at least to be at least twice the size. Like, you know, if it had, you know, if they were attached, like if this was the size of it, that I could understand. But this little round thing that's about the size of my hand just seems kind of ridiculous. Thinking you wash your hands once and use it to dry them, and it's gonna have to dry before you'd be able to use it again. It's gonna be, I don't know. $2.25. I got a partial refund, so I mean I didn't send them back, but we'll see. I'll give them a try. If I'm thoroughly impressed with them once I use them, I will be sure to update you, but I highly doubt that that's going to be the case. Okay, we're getting close to the end. So next we have a jewelry box. I love the color of this. It's the Tiffany blue is what it's called. This was $7.99 when I purchased it. Currently it is $9.99. I already have a kind of a travel one, but it's more square, kind of like the one in the last video that I had gotten for my daughters for Christmas, but I wanted one that was slightly bigger, so I ordered this one. I wanted more room for rings because the one that I have just doesn't have a lot of space for rings, so this one has more space than that. You know, the one that I have I bought at Hobby Lobby, and it's definitely better quality than the ones that I've seen off of Temu. I mean, the outside of it's probably similar, but as far as the inside, I just feel like the one that I have from Hobby Lobby is nicer. So these are not attached, so I mean, you could just completely take them out. For that matter, you can take all of this out and just have it be open. I've had it with them both kind of just close together in the middle of this side, just because the smaller sections just aren't really useful to me. This is a spot where you can put earrings. My other one doesn't have a spot like that for earrings. I don't know if I like that or not. I've considered just cutting this piece and getting rid of it. I tend to just put earrings in and leave them in. I don't really change my earrings a lot. And then you've got this section here where you've got the little hooks for hanging necklaces on, and the little pouch at the bottom for them to, the rest of the necklace to kind of store in, to hopefully prevent them from getting tangled. So it's okay for the price I paid, I guess. But you know, I've definitely seen better quality items. I do use it though, and just has a little snap closure on it. You know, it's okay. Very nice color. It comes in a bunch of different colors, and I'm sure the prices vary depending on the color that you choose. So this I think was one of the more expensive ones at the time when I bought it, but I really liked the color. So next we have some earrings, and these were just $2.08 when I purchased them. Currently, when I had checked, they were on a lightning deal, so they were just $1.43. They come in a few different sizes. This is the 10mm size. So, and they're just little hoops that have some cubic zirconia on them. They are supposed to be sterling silver. I don't know if they are or not. Yeah, I don't see anywhere that it's stamped 925. So yeah, they're not stamped, but they're okay. They're not the best. They are a little flimsy when you're opening them and stuff, like when you go to close it again, like a lot of times it does that, like kind of misses where it's supposed to go. So yeah, they're not the best quality. I really haven't been wearing them. I think I put them in initially when I got them, but I've since switched to different earrings. So I don't, even at $1.43, I don't even know that I would, I don't think I would even recommend them even at that price, just because of how cheap and flimsy they are. They seem to bend pretty easily. And this is our final item for today, and it is a pair of moissanite stud earrings. So it's on there. They are 4mm, 6 claws on them. I have been wearing these, so they probably could do with a clean. They're probably not as sparkly as they were when I first got them. So I got these as a prize from Fishland. If you wanted to purchase them currently, they are $21.48. They are moissanite and sterling silver. So I mean, they are nice. I like them. I have like actual like diamond studs that I wear in my third hole of my ears, and I mean, honestly, when I was taking these out to be able to show them for the video, I took both pairs out of my ears and I wasn't sure which was which. I had to come back to the listing to be able to tell which one was the moissanite and silver as opposed to my actual diamond studs. So I definitely like them. Definitely think for 20 bucks it's a good deal for a half decent sized little stud. Oh yeah, there was one thing I was gonna update, and it's this wrapping paper cutter that I had hauled in another video. I hadn't tried it at the time, but I was concerned about whether or not it would fit on the Costco rolls of wrapping paper that I had gotten. It didn't fit on them. I have one that I had for a while, so it was, you know, significantly more of it had been used, so it would fit on that. But honestly, whether it was user error or not, I don't really know, but it didn't work very well at all. I felt like the blade in here wasn't sharp enough, so I would get it going and it would be okay, but then it would just start ripping the paper. So I mean, it's past Christmas now anyway, but I wouldn't recommend this. I don't know if other places that you can buy them from are better quality, but this one anyway was not not worth it in my opinion. That was all for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope maybe you saw something that you like and you can get a deal on it. Those of you who are not subscribers, hit that subscribe button, please. It doesn't cost you anything, so just click on that button, and then if you want to hit the notification bell, then you will be notified with my next video being uploaded. So I appreciate all of you who have subscribed, and to everybody who made it here to the end, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye!